Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the dress of the pattern I made the last time. So the first thing you want to do is to gather your materials and then press the fabric and lay down your pattern on it just in the right direction. Cut them out and let's go to the sewing stage. I'm going to start with sewing the front and I'll start with the cup first. So just like sewing any other cups, we're going to need interfacing. So I went ahead and put medium interfacing to this, and I'm just going to sew it first, main fabric and then the lining. So I'm just going to pin and then I'll go and sew the way I pin, and then for the lining part I will pick the dart and then I will sew that as well. When all of that is done, you should have something that looks just like this for the main piece, and you should have something that looks like this for the lining as well. So you want to go ahead and make space for your eyelet on the main piece, and then you want to go ahead and put any loop you want to pass through, and then we set it aside and fix the neck part. So I will stitch the neck part and then top stitch it, and I would go ahead and then set it aside and work on the down part. So for this stage I would prefer you using small eyelets, but I don't have it, so that's why I just do bigger eyelets here, and then I pull my loop and I set it aside. So because I'm using a fabric that stretches, that is why I have just reinforced all of the sewing side like that. So I'm just going to place it. I'll sew the back first and then I'll go ahead and sew the front piece as well, just laying it down the way patterns should go, and then I went ahead to stitch it. After the whole sewing process, I have something like this for the back and I have that for the front. I'm just going to lay them over each other and sew the side seam. After I was done doing that, I went ahead and do the same thing on the lining material as well. So the next thing to do is to sew the neckline. So I'll start by sewing the neckline of the back first. Remember, we've sewed the neckline of the front for the cup side. So we're doing the back now. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew the neckline for the back, top stitch it, press it out, and then we can fix the shoulder space. So it looks like this for the back. So I would go ahead and show you the cup side. So I'll go ahead and stitch around the cup, like I'll just sew around the cup, so I have something like this. So what I'm going to do now is to sew it on the fabric first, like sew it on the main piece, and then I'll use the lining part to turn it out. So I'm just going to show you how I place everything together. So after that was done, I have something that look like that. So the next thing I want to do now is to fix the zipper. So I have so many tutorials of how to fix a zipper, and you can choose invisible or just a normal zipper size. So I just did one, and then I'll go ahead and fix the down part, which is like from the knee length downward. So the way I cut the extension is just as if I am going to be cutting a circle skirt. However, when I measure the knee length, when I measure the knee circumference, I mean to say, I went ahead to add 15 inches for the gathering, which is like for the roost. So when I finished that, I went ahead to use exactly how I will cut a circle skirt, fold my fabric into 4, get the circumference, and then I get my length, and this is what I have after that. So what I'm going to do for this piece now is to gather it. However, I added a net inside to make it a little bit fuller. So the net as well is a pre-made net, so it's already sewn on the lining. So what I achieved there is just to ensure that my lining is facing my leg while the net side is facing the fabric, so as to get a neat finishing. So this is everything that I did for the down part. I just sewed the lining on the main fabric, and then I went ahead to sew them together for the to the upper piece, and this is how everything turns out. Please don't forget to like, comment and share, and if you want to suggest a new way to make more videos, please do comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.